up at him, and then he ran back and did that. That's why it'd be important to have context when you look at certain videos. You feel me? Because that shit right there just make him look like he's the bad guy. But no, she started that. She threw a cup at him, and my man came back and hit her with that.
Please stop shooting up the parks.
Bro, is it me or did the bullet like fly past her hair? The bullet literally just went through her hair, bro.
She literally just went through the Donald Trump. Almost got a wig popped off.
Son, this is what I be talking about. I don't care how gangster you think you are because you willing to pull a gun out and let bullets fly.
Facts.
To me, you pussy. That's just how I feel. What?
Yeah. But they switched it around where all you young niggas and you older niggas, you thinking you're extra tough because I'll shoot. No, that means you're scared to fucking death, dog. That doesn't mean you're tough. That means you're mad pussy.
One more inch over and that would have been her life. And I guarantee you she had nothing to do with whatever situation transpired for bullets to start flying. So she would have just been an innocent bystander. If your first instinct is to pull out a strap, you pussy. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with losing a fight, bro. You've just been an innocent bystander. If your first instinct is to pull out a strap, you pussy. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with losing a fight, bro. There's nothing wrong. The crazy thing is, if y'all look at some of y'all, the gangster rappers who be promoting shit like this, them niggas can't fight.
You'll never hear of them actually getting in a fight, but they'll talk fucking crazy to niggas, and then soon as niggas roll up on them, what do? They have them big ass cop bodyguards beat dudes up. Most rappers are not fucking tough. That's why they have guns and security, and you don't never see video footage of them doing all the things they say they would do. I ain't got no hoe in me, and I'm this and that. No, your mans ain't got no hoe in him, dog. That's why you have bodyguards. You know, because you're rich and a lot of real motherfuckers will run up on you. So I'm not saying you're pussy for having a bodyguard or somebody to rock with you because you're famous. You got people that are not gangster. They are going to rob you, though. They're not worried about being gangster. They're going to pop, pop, pop. So I understand why they do it and have that type of protection. But at the same time, a whole lot of rappers always talk that I'm fucking gangster. And it's like, yo, dog, you probably never really been in a fight, dog. You probably popped your gun, but I guarantee I'll rag your little ass. You get in that ring, though.
They can't fight. Stuff like this get me so angry. Look at this. Look at this. Look how easy this is, bro. Look how easy this is.
Now, I ain't gonna say every man that has to wield the hammer of Thor and shoot some fire at a dude is automatically pussy. Because being a black man stuck in this culture we have, most black men are tricked into picking up the guns because, you know, it enforces the danger and the will of all of that, you know. But now we literally have men really thinking that makes them strong. I'm fucking strong because I'll take a life. Average men on the street that are regular men that go to work will take your fucking life from you, dog. So they're gangster, right? Because they go to work every day, and if you put them in a situation, they'll take you out. No, it's called being a man. You know, like, you know, the Lord said, I want you to be like me. You can't be me, but I want you to be like me. If the Lord said be like me, and the Lord said there's a time for everything, that means you're going to have to be really peaceful, and when the bad guys come, you're going to have to kick some ass. But everybody forgets about David and Goliath. Everybody forgets about all the men that had to get busy. Why? Oh yeah, because then we won't take our fucking neighborhoods back. We won't do stop snitching. It's dumb. Like, Besides all of that, because I don't want to get too deep into that, make the gangsters mad at me. Because like I said, bro, if you go back to the early stages of the 80s, the late stages and early stages of the 70s, you'll see the same type of activity, but totally different. You'll see gang members everywhere. But you know what you're going to see? Them not selling drugs to the kids. You know what you're going to see? Them protecting each other from other nations of people. You're not going to see niggas beating up niggas all day. There was a lot of those gang members. Just like, everybody's races has gangs that are bad. And then because those gangs that are bad, good people form together and fight against them. That's just the way it goes. And then magically, they beat our brains in, and now there is no more good gangs. Because men got tricked into believing if you're in a gang, you're bad. That's why we switched it to Black Panthers, organizations, and different things like that. And look what happened to them. Look what happened to the Black Aces. All these men that stood up to their own men that were destroying their neighborhoods, they're gone. All the gangs are still there. How does that make sense? How's that make sense? It's sort of like somebody's letting things happen. When we go to clean up our neighborhood, we're not allowed to. You get it? But there sure is a lot of cops in our neighborhood. But they don't know what's going on for some reason. But we know every drug dealer in the fucking neighborhood just from growing up there. We know everything's going on. They have equipment to see through fucking walls, tap phones, follow people around, make people rat. And they don't know. The hood is just wild. Anyway, yo. Let me get off that so this video can get out. Just like my man said, bro. You're not tough because you could pick a gun up. You know why? What's really harder? Me shooting across the street and taking your life, or me beating you to death in front of everyone? What's more tough? What's harder? Oh, getting your ass in that ring like David and Goliath. Oh, is that why the Lord, had men do things like that? So we didn't have gang violence. The leader had to go up against the leader. See, when you're a good guy and you're going to be the leader, you're going to work out in combat training and all these other things. When you're bad guys, you pay people to do that shit for you. You get it? You get it? See, that's why my father said, to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. Men don't send out other men to handle that one-on-one. It's all for the marbles. Your boss gotta come down and prove why he's the boss. See, if we got back to those days, a lot of things would change, The gangs wouldn't disappear. No. Good men would beat your leader to a bloody pulp, and then he's the gang leader now. Now you're going to listen to what he says to do. I bet you niggas won't do that. Why? Because then the true man can't be on top. The strongest won't be on top. See, I'm not beef for that shit. That's why a lot of dudes be running around fighting and doing all this other goofy shit. Because the leader won't do it. Sound the horns. You know what I'm saying? Sound the horns. And like I was saying before, all people that are in gangs are not pussy. You know what I'm saying? All people that shoot ain't pussy. So many other gang members have to face the other gangs that are gonna go with no rules. So then they're not super bad, but they gotta beef with dudes that are just going to the next level because it's power. Everyone's trying to get that ultimate power. So when people have to find out that their gang ain't tough like back in the day when you used to meet up in the basketball courts away from the neighborhoods. You used to have your gang fights in the big parks where nobody can see you, so no one called the cops. Y'all niggas had to really get it in. You're not getting it in for 5 minutes and then somebody called the cops. And no, we're gonna fight until the very last one. It's going all down, baby. Ain't no running away now. A lot of dudes, they ain't built like that real shit like back in the day. See, I respect those old school gangsters. Why? They kept all the neighborhoods, all the women, all the children out of the violence. They went somewhere where there's nobody and no one can help you. You know how a lot of gang members, they know that I'm gonna talk real loud and crazy because I know someone's gonna call the cops and then nothing's gonna happen and I can act like I'm tough. See, the old school niggas, they stopped all of that shit. Nah, we gonna get your ass on them train. We going to the train tracks, nigga, where nobody can hear us screaming, nigga. You gonna get all this work. Yeah, and that's what regulated shit. But then, you know, all the losing gangs, the ones that, you know, they was getting their ass whooped all the time, and that meant you couldn't have power. See, once you get cowards in a corner like that, they start looking around like, how can I have an advantage? That's when knives and bats get into it. Then, you know, the real niggas, we down with that, nigga. That's old Levi and Jacob and David days, nigga. We can still get that popping. And then that's when niggas start losing on that. And they're like, damn, bro, we can't beat these niggas with their hands. When we give weapons, when we bring weapons, they gonna bring weapons. They already better fighters, so shit, we just making it worse for ourselves. And then that's when the clickety clack comes out because you don't need skills with that. That's when dudes stop going to the park to fight. That's when dudes start rolling up on your block and catching you slipping. That's pussy shit, nigga. That's pussy. Niggas talk about being warrior gangsters and I'm not afraid of nothing. Go to the area where no one's gonna come. You just bring y'all guns, whatever y'all gang's gonna do, and y'all slaughter each other and take power. No more of this run down on the block and shoot the little girl, shoot grandma, have cops investigating everything and locking all you dumbass niggas up. Don't y'all realize when y'all just kill each other, nobody gives a fuck? That's why all y'all homicides don't get solved, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. We already know who did it. One of you. We don't care. Just keep everybody else out of it. And yous would be able to do whatever yous want to do. Nobody would call you pussy. Nobody would care. Why? Because you're handling the shit like you're supposed to. You know, like the mafia and all the shit y'all pretend y'all be. Y'all name yourselves Al Capone and all that. Well, why don't y'all follow the rules on that shit and start learning that you're not supposed to do all these things in the open. You're supposed to be, you know, gangsters move in silence and the rules and all that. Y'all want to copy everything of what other gangsters be, which is really sad when it comes to American black men. We run around talking about everybody trying to be like us. They want to steal our culture. They want to dress like you niggas stole their culture a long time ago. Black men in America are never been gangsters, dummy. We ain't never had gangs, nigga. So all gang members are following the other nations. You don't think so? You think wearing red and blue is what we started? Nigga, go back to gangs in New York, the old Irish versus the English. One wear red and one wear blue. So use copy off of them. You think you made gangster shit up? You didn't make that up. They made that shit up. So when you talk all this, they not like us. They copying our style. Our style is to be peaceful men and live. The rest of the world has the advantage to be gangsters and all that other shit. You need materials. You need organization. We ain't got none of that, nigga. Why you think our gangs is always just the bottom level motherfuckers that don't control nothing and you niggas just sell all the other gangs drugs? Y'all don't even understand that. Y'all work for them niggas and y'all think y'all don't. Y'all always gonna be under the boot of the other nations because you keep trying to be them. Stop trying to be them. Learn to be yourself. Because it's real funny how you being them, their neighborhoods ain't destroyed. Your neighborhoods are destroyed for being gangsters like them. Oh yeah, because they teach their gangsters, don't destroy our fucking neighborhood. Those are our people. Stupid fuck. We gotta live there. Stupid fucks. How come y'all don't take that from them? You know? How come y'all don't realize that? How come y'all don't realize, instead of robbing the people, we gonna help these black men get the stores and then make them pay us protection money and shit, so like other people, like we can grow our neighborhoods. You do realize that's what the Italians are doing, and that's how they built up their shit, right? Because their gangsters was working with their people, making sure their people can get ahead. You do realize that, right? Nah. They was like, yeah, only take from your people, only steal from your people, don't protect them and shit for money. You rob them for money, and you're the one that's you don't even understand how to be gangster, most of you. You don't even know why they do it. You think they do it just to do it. Y'all don't even realize. Majority of those gangsters, they started because they didn't want to work and get the government bullshits. And they were like, yo, I know what I'm worth. Me going to work and doing all this shit and not getting nothing out of y'all niggas is crazy if y'all think you're gonna beat me in the head with that American dream. See, that's what them niggas was doing. They said, oh, you ain't gonna really pay? You really, oh shit, yeah. You think we gonna be the next immigrants over here just living this dumbass lifestyle like we could really get up, but your ass really can't get up. A lot of gangs was not born out of, oh, we want to destroy the fucking world. We want to destroy the neighborhood. We want to know. A lot of men that were oppressed and couldn't get fair advantages said, we're gonna take shit now. We're gonna take it. You don't want to give it to us, we're gonna take it. We're going to mask up, we're going to tear shit up, and if you don't change things, well, you got to deal with this. Y'all don't even understand what the fuck a gang is. And that's why we where we at. Quick to kill each other over words. I'm going to shoot your ass dead because you looked at me. I'm going to shoot your ass dead because you stepped on my shoes. I'm going to shoot your ass dead because my hoe of a girlfriend wanted to suck your dick. I ain't going to shoot her. I ain't gonna leave her. I ain't gonna accept that all I deal with is hoes and I should expect that shit. Nah, y'all shoot a man down for the dumbest shit that it don't make sense. Other people discipline them, you know, fight them, beat them up. Oh yeah, I forgot, you gotta actually, you know, you gotta be built like that, because the nigga that you might be punking actually might beat that ass. And that's why y'all go to the jumping and all that other shit. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, I be having niggas thinking, I remember I had to talk to a little niggas that was in the gang. And he was talking crazy one day. I was old story, long time ago. And he's like, yeah, man, we the real niggas down here now, dog. None of these niggas wanted it on. Like, you seen how we did that, nigga, dog? We fucked that nigga. And I said, yo, bro, you really, y'all consider yourselves tough because you jumped him? And he's like, yeah, nigga, we get down hard body. I said, yo, if you was really tough and you were if what you claim to be, just one of you shouldn't have been able to do what all of you did to him. One of you should have been able to outclass him because you gangster. You bout that life. You training for this shit. That nigga ain't training for none of that. That's a regular ass man. And you had to jump him because you know if you went one-on-one, that nigga don't even know how to fight. He ain't really getting that nigga abuse your little ass though. He'll abuse your ass. Why? Because you don't need to know how to fight when you've been abused already and you know how to take punches. See, a lot of men, yeah, they ain't gotta know how to fight, but they fathers abused them, they brothers abused them, so they could take punches, nigga. You faggot ass niggas ain't never got punched in your face. You never got knocked out. You never got hit. You get it? You jump niggas and pull shit out all the time. So you know for a fact when you get in that ring, nigga, your chin is soft, nigga. Your chin's soft. You know if you get hit in your shit, you ain't ready for that. You know if I rock that eye, you ain't never had a black eye, dog. Your shit gonna swell up all the way, nigga. Some dudes been getting beat up their whole life by their fathers, dog. Your little ass hits ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. That nigga been getting beat up by a grown man his whole life. You think your little ass hits gonna do something? See, and that's why y'all jump them niggas, especially the big dudes. I seen too many of my big, you know, not super courageable men you know, they goofy or they childlike or whatever it is. They ain't trying to be the cool guy, you know, because they whatever. I seen plenty of them dudes think they fucking tough, and because they got that light, easy heart, you know, they don't want to fight and all that, and then they try to challenge that nigga to the one-on-one, and they all small. Next thing you know, that big nigga unleashed that fucking strength on you and start choking your ass out and throwing you around, slamming your little ass body on the floor, got you bouncing off the floor like Sonic the Hedgehog. And everybody be looking like, damn, I ain't know he had that in him. The nigga's damn near 300 fucking pounds. What you mean you ain't think he had strength? But we also live in a world where you could be real small. You know what I'm saying? I seen this plenty of times. I'm a man that has to deal. I'm a smaller man. Like, I have a little, you know, I'm 5'9", so, you know, I'm kind of tall. But I've always been a skinnier man. And always a heavy-set motherfucker want to get it busy with me. And every time, bro, I ain't never lost no fight to no big dude. Not saying I can't. All it takes is that one hit. Niggas is big as hell. But you know what? I'm not going to let you hit me. That's the difference. Because I know it only takes that one hit. And I do what I always do. Either I overpower you because you're fat, but you're not strong. You think I'm skinny, but I'm all muscle, nigga. Yeah, I'm skinny, but that's all muscles, nigga. There ain't no fat in this. So when I show you my true strength, when I pick your big ass up off that floor and slam you on your head for the first time in your life, and you don't know what to do after that, then niggas start waking up to, oh shit, bro, I can't get out of this. Niggas done started something, you know? And I don't even like to be like that. I'm not a fighter. I train myself how to do things, but I ain't a fighter. I don't look for that shit. But I'm not gonna always run. I'm not always gonna fight neither. If I don't want to or it ain't worth it, man, I ain't fighting, bro. But if you gonna press, you know, some men gotta do what they gotta do. And it's really getting sad to see black men hate each other so much. You know, black men and women, we hate each other so much. We will do things we will never do to another nation of people. That's why I say y'all pussy is fucking hell. You'll beat your black brother up like a dog. You'll be around other nations of people and you won't do shit to them. Because you know the cops is going to come for your ass. You know if you beat your black brother and sister up, nobody give a fuck. Investigations go unsolved. You know as soon as you touch one of these other motherfuckers, though, you know what time it is, nigga. You know what time it is. All hell gates gonna come down on y'all niggas. And y'all don't even realize y'all programmed. That's why I say most of y'all that fight against us, and you pussy, nigga. The white man and all these other nations scared the shit out y'all niggas so much by every time y'all did something to them, they fuck y'all niggas up, hang y'all niggas, do all types of shit to y'all niggas, put y'all niggas in jail, to the point where now, y'all don't talk, y'all don't do half that, y'all quicker to put me in the floor. You know what I'm saying? We already got to worry about other nations wanting to put us in the floor. We got to worry about you wanting to clap me down for the dumbest shit in the world. I already got to worry about other niggas trying to clap me down for the dumbest shit in the world. But you know what you won't do? Y'all don't talk to the mothers like that. Y'all don't do other people like that. Y'all do y'all people like that, though. Y'all do y'all people like that and then scream black power. Yeah, man, black unity. We're the reason we ain't no unity, but black unity, goddammit. Y'all got to get your head out your ass, bro. Real talk. Y'all don't even realize y'all are military. You ain't never think of that? Like the world to tell you, all them black men are just naturally violent and they're killers. They won't tell your stupid ass what the fuck you think all their warriors are. What do you think a fucking soldier is, nigga? A killer. A violent killer. Oh, so every other nation of people can have violent killers, and as long as you pay them and you don't just have them running around and shit, just doing it for no reason, then you're considered a soldier now. A protector. You're still a violent killer, though. See, we don't have that. That's why everybody steps on us. Because they know, well, what the fuck you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna vote, you gonna lie, you gonna scream, you gonna yell. Ain't shit gonna get done. When we wanna shut one of y'all niggas up, we send one of our throwaways at you niggas. And that's it. That's why there'll never be a black leader. They not only use our throwaways to destroy ourselves, so no one else has to take the blame for it. I'm not beat for that trick. But even if that wasn't happening, they have thousands and thousands of throwaways to stop us. Our throwaways are the ones are stopping us. It's so fucking pathetic, bro. It's really pathetic. When you gotta realize everyone in the world's against you. Not every person, but literally every race is against you. Even your own. Even if they don't know it. They don't. Most of the other races, they don't even know they're against us. They do in a way, but it ain't all of them. It ain't everybody. Some niggas is just going along to get along. Some niggas understand the privilege thing. If I don't fuck with them, then I ain't gonna get looked at like them, so then I could be good. I don't hate them niggas, I don't nothing, but I'm not being seen talking to nothing. Because if whoever gets seen with them, you don't get things. People don't look at you the same. Dog, if it was like that for black people and it was just Chinese people in our predicament, you don't think black people would just turn the fucking other cheek and be like, I don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why some of the nations, they just turn their head and be like, man, I don't see nothing, man. I ain't got no time. I see what they be doing to y'all niggas. They be fucking y'all niggas up. I ain't going against that. Y'all don't even understand why most of the world won't help us. Because they like, nigga, you see what them niggas is doing to y'all? You think we want beef with that? Nah, nigga, you gonna have to wait a couple 100 years or something, and maybe somebody come help you. But right now, nah, them niggas is crazy, dog. We don't want that problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even trying to start no trouble. I don't want nobody to get throwaways. Like, I don't care about this world no more. Everything that the Bible was saying and certain legends and all that shit coming true anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be no revolutionary. I'm just doing exactly what I was meant to do. Make people aware of the truth so everybody can get the fuck right, man. Not everybody, but the ones, that understand. I'm sure there's plenty of men that are aggressive, gangsters or whatever. They probably hear my shit one time, like, man, I don't want to hear that nigga shit. I don't want to hear that nigga. He don't know what he's talking about. But I'm sure there's others that hear this shit and they're like, yo, he got a point, bro. Like, I don't even know why I look at it like this. I'm so quick to even want to take a nigga life over nothing. What the fuck am I even doing? Why don't I just want to punch this man in the face? Like, why would I want to take this nigga life over some sneakers? Why would I want to take this nigga life over robbing him for money? Why would I want to take a life over, y'all take life over shit that ain't worth it, bro. You a demon. You really don't think you're going to get judged for that shit? That shit is crazy. Anyway, I would say we need to come together, but until we learn our lessons on how to treat each other, even the regular black man that ain't running around doing that, we gotta learn how to understand that use are weapons. And that, every nation of people has their weapons, and they don't throw them away and say, you're no good, you're just a fucking crazy guy. No, they say, we'll pay you to protect us. Duh. 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 It'll happen one day. I don't know when. But I know one day niggas they're gonna get it. They're just gonna snap into reality and be like, yo, it's really everybody against us, bro. They really don't want us to just be regular. Fuck trying to surpass niggas. They don't want us to be on the board, bro. And that's when we'll come together and we'll protect each other. And they'll make up some big story. And who knows? Hopefully it doesn't work and, all the other nations gang up on us. Because people swear this shit ain't real. People swear things can't just happen. Right? I bet you those Jews didn't think they was going to go in that motherfucking furnace. I bet you they ain't think that. I bet you those Somalian women that got fucking taken, all those women, I bet you they ain't think they can get taken from there. I bet you understand, a lot of people think, I bet you everybody that's looking across that water over to New York thought they was gonna see them Twin Towers there for the rest of their life. I know I did. There's a lot of things people thought was always gonna be, or things are this way, and then you find out, nah, it really ain't that way. It really ain't, and those things ain't gonna be around forever. You know? And when people start waking up to these truths of, if you don't like me, it's okay, leave me the fuck alone though. Let me go over here and mind my business. You know? That's what's gonna eventually happen. Everybody's gonna start waking up to, we don't like black people. We ain't got nothing against you. But nah, man, y'all served y'all purpose. Y'all helped build this reality. We don't want you in this shit no more, dog. We got Mexicans and Indians coming over here to replace you, nigga. Sound the fucking horns. They'll take the jobs you have that you don't like getting paid for. They'll take that shit and think they're rich because where they come from, they wasn't getting that. So your black ass could be replaced easily, nigga. You could be replaced easily. Or you're right. I got rights. They don't even know about rights. So they'll hire them quick, nigga. They could underpay these niggas. Especially if they're illegal, they gonna love them illegal ones, because then they could just get your ass under the books, rate half your insurance and all these other things. See, these people don't realize they're signing up for slavery. See, when they finally get over here and all that shit gets worked in and they start getting used to the living and be like, oh, we're living way better. And then they get that, oh, wait up, this is normal shit. This is not better. This is just normal, regular. We're bums on this place now. We're the dirty ass niggas.